cool.
Say less.
We need that Rod Wave, bro.
I don't have the speaker today. I know. As soon as I walked up here, I thought about it. It's not a smart idea. But welcome to Life of the Game podcast. It's your boy CJ, and to my left, I got my boy, my dog. Tough day today, but ED3, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling better though. Yeah? I think y'all put me in a better mood. It was a rough day, but rough moment, not rough life.
Okay. First gym of the day.
Okay, I like that.
Okay. And then to the opposite side of him, Zachy Lay, ZL. How you feeling today, man?
A little sleepy, but we good.
Hey, man, you gonna have to wake up, but I love it. Hey,
we'll get there, man. We'll get there.
It's the warm up. It's the warm up.
Okay. Ellie's the main event. What you talking about?
And that's where we get into Eli Sommer.
Miss Father Time.
Oh my gosh, the disrespect.
Nothing. Let's start it.
Miss Father Time?
I don't know.
What it be?
Yeah,
Miss Mother Time. My bad. It's hard to do that on the
This is the whole pod right here.
This gonna be nothing but troll.
It's
Nothing
hard
but
to
troll.
do on the fly.
Hey, if you want to laugh, tune in.
Tune in. Ellie, how you feeling?
I feel great.
It's good to have you on. You were originally a part of the cast.
Okay, you don't need to BS it.
Okay.
We already know. We already know I wasn't, but everyone will wish that I was after this.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, we got
people.
a spot that's
Yo,
75 in, 25 out.
They're telling y'all I'm about to get fired soon. So it was a great run.
Yeah, he might be a season 1 guy, and he might drop in and out here and there.
I'm fighting for 83, man.
Please.
dude,
Please.
come on.
We're gonna do a voting poll.
Oh my God. I might win
If you
that.
get voted off the island, it's ugly.
I might win
She
that.
got the whole homestead.
But what if you don't?
She got the whole
all right.
homestead.
What would
background
you
behind
actually
her.
do?
Listen. Another gem. Control the controllables. You know?
But this is part of your control. You don't be showing up. You don't participate unless you're in
They
here.
don't even know.
Hey, hold on. What time was we supposed
I'm
to
not
start?
shooting. I'm not doing this. Hold up. I wasn't supposed to do that.
No, don't cut that. We
This
keep
is,
it.
hey, this is me versus you right now.
What time are we supposed to be here today?
I had other circumstances.
7
o'clock.
Student first.
It is
It's
7:34.
We just started.
Student first, please. I'm trying to get my degree, make some real money. Have little kids.
Oh, you trying
right.
to tell us something?
I don't know what's going on with ED3, but always use protection. All right. Here we go. First question is, tell us your journey into sports performance coaching. How did your background as a soccer player influence your coaching style?
I don't think I was ready for you to be serious.
All right. We had to get serious eventually.
I know. I just wasn't ready for it.
All right.
Okay, my journey. I, on a whim, decided to become a personal trainer. And I was working at Max Fitness.
Ooh,
Yep.
that's rough.
Tough life.
Never heard of that place.
What year was this?
2016. 2016. Okay.
You was still in middle school.
7th grade.
No,
13.
yeah, no, he was because he came shortly after I got my job at.
Just keep
OPS.
going, just keep going.
Okay.
Just keep
All
going.
right, all right. So, on a whim, I was just looking for other stuff. I went to, well, it was AWP at the time. I asked if I could just
Shout out to AWP, man. Y'all started this all off.
intern, just get some time under my belt, figuring out if that's something I want to do. They were like, nah.
Dang, I would have been knew you
cool.
if that.
Yeah, cool. So I was like, whatever. And then I was trying to figure out, I couldn't just do the Max Fitness thing. It's taking too long. It's too hard. They weren't helpful. So I was like, well, maybe I can just work in a hospital setting, do some random stuff because it's, decent hours, whatever. On a whim, I happened to see that this OPS thing was hiring a sports performance coach. I didn't really know what it was, but I was like, whatever, I got nothing to lose. I'm gonna just put my resume in, whatever. Didn't hear anything for 3 months. So I was like, oh, okay, it's cool.
Jeez.
Yeah.
3 months is a while.
And then all of a sudden
would
I get
give
this
up.
random call from one and only Matt Roth.
Matt Roth.
Roth.
Okay, Matt.
Yeah,
All right, Matt.
yeah. Okay, so he was like, hey, saw your resume. We think you might be a good fit. Can you come in for an interview? I was like, yep, sure. I'll come in.
Okay.
So had my interview. it was okay at best. Like, I didn't think that I was like leaving there like, oh yeah, I definitely had a job. I had zero experience besides coaching. I'd been coaching soccer for years.
Where at?
Played United. I coached at Snyder. Whatever.
It's not high.
It's not high. I coached.
Go Dogs.
Anyways,
really
yeah. So was already coaching all that. Had no experience besides personal training. Then wait a few months still. So I'm like, oh yeah, definitely didn't get that job.
Dang.
Just grinding along.
Still at Max.
Still at Max, still coaching, whatever. Then get a call. Hey, we think you're gonna be great for this position. Full-time gig. These are gonna be your hours. You'll be in the sports performance world. And I was like, yeah, sweet.
Easy.
No problem. So that's how I got started. And then the rest is literally history. I've just been at OPS since.
How many years?
Legend.
8 this year.
Almost a decade?
8 in July.
You going crazy.
It's crazy.
You're going crazy.
And I had Elijah 7 of those 8 years.
Wow. Nah,
Yeah.
for real. Ellie,
Man, I know that sucks.
as much as me and Ellie make fun of each other, but Ellie really helped me grow up in a sense, gave me a different outlook on life, humbled me more than anybody I've probably ever met in my life. But she helped me a lot, and she weeded out the people who didn't want to be there. And I was always one who just came in there and messed with her about life. So I'm thank you for that. Thank you.
Oh, thank you,
That's
Elijah.
the only nice. That's the only nice thing I'm saying today.
Hey, I'm gonna need that clip saved, and I'm gonna need that just on repeat.
What's crazy is you're one of, if not, the only female strength coach in the city from my knowledge. I mean, I'm not sure. I couldn't name
I don't know
pretty much
anybody,
anyone
so
else. And
I'm a loser.
I'm sure you've probably seen many come and go, but sticking it out is...
I don't even know that I've seen many come and go.
That was
Now that I think about it, because you brought it up earlier, and I haven't even, that hasn't even been like on my mind. I know this is like a boy's world, man's world,
Yeah.
whatever, but I've never even thought about what other women in Fort Wayne there are. Literally, it's never crossed my
Bro,
mind.
you a legend.
It's kind of
and
crazy.
that-
You brought
no
that up, and I
cap.
was like, that's actually
Been that.
crazy.
Been that. Will always be. Listen, I ain't gonna get sentimental.
For real, we can't.
I'm like,
We can't
literally
with her,
everybody's
especially her.
big
Hey,
sister, though.
I will
That's
say,
literally what it is.
She's the reason why I had bounce back in the day.
So if you need help,
She is.
let me know.
She the
But-
reason that I'm here in this field. And
She's the reason why I work at OPS.
I'm not saying nothing like that, but she's great.
I mean, let's be real.
Without her, you wouldn't be here either.
For sure, probably not.
The OGs,
when
man.
I committed, I had to put that name in there. It was like writing a little, when you like sign in and you about to like, you leave a little
Did you
letter.
type that in your notes?
I didn't. I did it on a computer. I was trying to be more
Okay.
official.
Yeah, that's nice. 'Cause the people who do it in their notes,
It don't
that
look-
makes me very
Cringe a
mad.
little bit. Like,
Yeah.
you're not ready. But
Not ready.
yeah, I typed it and I was like reading over it and I'm like, I gotta put her name in there. So
Yeah.
like, for you, for you to be that person for me, like it was always dope. Our relationship has always been dope since I was 14, 13. So
Yeah.
yeah, going on 21. So
Hey,
you're getting up there. So.
I'm gonna say Ellie. I think my group was her favorite group of all time, though. I'm not gonna lie. But also, I brought the Smoothie King because we used to buy each other smoothies every Friday for like 2 years straight.
Literally.
I don't think. I mean, I wasn't in that group, but I don't know if that was her favorite.
Me, Jack, Oni, Whitney. There was so many trolls.
Single-handedly dropped that list. And if you know, you know. Jack single-handedly dropped that list.
Jack said some OD
Bro,
shit.
that's crazy.
With that being said, with that experience, how have you navigated through an all male dominant field? Like how have you gotten to where you are with it being strictly men?
Yeah. I think I've always said this. I'm like a guy's girl. Like, I know that sounds so cliche and I get it, but like legitimately,
I can see it.
I'm just used to hanging out with guys. I have
Yeah.
3 older brothers. I was hanging out with them all the time. I grew up playing on boys soccer teams,
Did
played
you
on a
play-
baseball
yeah,
team, never
yeah.
played softball. Like, I was just around boys, even in high school, just hung out. Like, I had girlfriends, obviously, but like, it's just kind of the way it always was. So for me, it's never been weird. It's never been like, oh, how am I going to do this? I always just I feel like I'm everybody's little sister. At the end of the day, that's kind of how I feel.
Definitely my little sister.
Except for Elijah, I'm that big sis. And Zach.
Hold up.
Yeah.
You're a lot of people's big sis.
I'm a lot of people's big sis, but also they treat me like a little sis. Like
That's how
they
I
like
treat
to,
you.
yeah, they like to beat me up. They like to make fun of me, whatever.
I don't beat her up, but
'Cause you
I'm
bully
big bro.
us.
But anyways, I'm just everybody's sister, I feel like. And so I just kind of like I'm just the tag along. I've never cared about needing to have the spotlight or being that number one or needing all the attention. Like, that doesn't bother me. I'm just there to make relationships, make connections, make people better at the end of the day. And that's really, I just show up
That's huge.
and I just do it.
Yeah, I can attest to that. Majority of the time, I am the face of our training when it's me and her.
Literally, he's the
And
personality.
She is
He's
the brains
personality.
and the corrections, and she's just molding me where I need to be. And yeah, I could never be so grateful for that.
I think the biggest thing for me is the critiques were very like,
Oh,
what are you doing?
She popped the bubble. Like, listen,
she didn't
honestly,
pop a
she
bubble.
doesn't gas me up ever. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100. I never get gas from her.
No.
It's straight. You need to do this. You need to be better at this. You could do better at this. And I think that's way more helpful than you.
If you get an Ellie compliment, you're getting at least 3. You need to do this
Oh,
stuff.
100.
I can count them on one hand how many I got. So,
Guys, everybody compliments y'all.
But it's out of love.
but I love
Everybody,
100%.
you guys don't need to be gassed up anymore. Like,
That's
I'm
why,
there to
yeah.
keep it real and be like, hey, I see you're doing good here, but we can get here, so let's fix
100%.
this.
100%.
And it's all out of love, and nobody else was doing it for you, so you're welcome. Everybody else just be like, yeah, you're good.
We don't
No,
need,
for
we
sure.
don't need any
Hey,
more
keep
yes
going.
men in our corner.
We
You're
all
right.
we talked about that.
Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all are good. You guys have
I
enough
don't know
yes
how many
people.
people say yes men to you. Yes to you anyways, because I never gas you up.
Well,
Zach don't
I
gas
think
you up. I don't know who gasses you up, but
It's
whoever they
internal.
are great people.
Listen,
Yeah, that
It's
is
perfect.
It's definitely
that's,
Elijah.
I think
That's
that's, the
actually
problem.
facts.
He
Listen,
gasses
literally.
himself up.
Listen. If you don't love yourself, who will?
I do.
For you?
I love
Listen.
No, he's a walking
Hey, we-
world.
Just
then
because,
what?
listen, just because I think that clip time. I think we can't be brash in our greatness, though. I think that maybe I'm egotistical sometimes, perhaps, maybe, but I
There's
think
no maybe to that.
don't do me like that.
That's valid.
Listen, but I love, like, I'm a firm believer in, like, I remember when it wasn't me, like, people weren't looking at me like that. You know what I'm saying? So I never wanted to, I don't want to give up that spotlight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to gas myself and I'm going to tell, like, because, you know, we live in a world where it's like, oh, like, it's cool to be uncool, like, not do good in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing great things. You know what I'm saying? I'm a great guy.
Oh my God. Cut that.
Please do not
Yes.
clip, no
Don't
clip
great
for
guy.
that.
Hey,
Clip that.
I'm a
Hey,
great
83
guy.
is a great guy.
thank you. See,
I got you.
You're all
I'm
right.
with you, bro. I'm on your side.
sorry, and again,
cool, Kyle.
I need y'all to also keep that level of.
We know.
Can I finish my point?
We got
Listen,
this. We got this, Elijah.
You don't have to tell
Yo,
her.
the fact that even Zach is saying, all
It's
right,
3-on-1.
buddy.
Keep that in mind.
You see, he's still talking. All right, here we go. Back to a serious note.
Okay.
So you are a mother, and as a single mother, how did you manage to balance motherhood with building a career in coaching? And what were some of the biggest challenges you faced?
Whew. I would say.
Shout out Bray Ty.
That's my nephew, man. Shout out my nephew.
dog.
Man, that's my dog. He got tall out of nowhere.
That's that
Andy
boy.
voice.
And lacrosse player. Watch out for him.
I would say the biggest thing, the only way I got by was my support system. So my family, whoo,
That's huge.
and even his side of the family, like, without them, there's no way I would have ever been able to make it as far as I could, hands down. Like, I never had to pay for daycare. I never had to pay for a babysitter. I was working part-time, like, barely making money. I lived with my parents. They paid for everything. Like,
Yeah.
they were
dope,
doing
man.
they were doing everything for me. So, like,
Parents, y'all can
hands
pay for my
down,
stuff still.
Put the Amazon link on there.
you get
I'm gonna buy some
everything
diapers.
paid for you already.
You're right. But
Yeah,
a
okay.
little bit more help with.
Yo, my parents don't need to help you. Anyways,
Like, why?
Why would you say that? They can help.
they got enough.
If
They
you-
already did enough.
If you want to buy CJ some diapers, because I'm going to help him out. You know what I'm saying? We all support CJ McCarter.
You guys should do that. We should drop a link. We should.
He got the link. He got the link.
Oh.
I saw the link. I saw
My
them.
bad. I'm not great at social media.
We know.
She don't even
I'm
like
old.
pictures.
Past your prime.
I'm old.
She don't even like pictures. Like, why
Past
are you
your
on
prime.
there?
Just
I
to
don't
look.
Whatever.
Past your prime.
All right.
anyways.
What were some of the biggest challenges you did face while being a mother?
Ooh. I don't know. What?
I know your story, so I just want to hear what you have to say. That's all. I'm just.
What?
I'm just
What?
listening. Go ahead.
What did you think I was gonna say?
What? When did you have him? What part of your life did you have him?
I had him when I was 18, almost 19.
so now-
freshman year of college.
So talk about those challenges. I know the story, so I'm just wanting you to. That's why I'm like.
I mean, I guess like it's crazy to think about. Like I don't. This is gonna sound crazy. I was just in survival mode those first few
real.
years.
That's
So like
real.
I don't really remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember like how hard it was. I just remember I had to survive. I had to keep going. So I don't really. The obstacles are just like I survived and
That's
we're
real.
okay. Like specific things, and I don't remember any of that. I just remember at the end of the day, I gotta just keep providing. I just gotta show up. I just gotta do what I can.
That's huge.
That's major.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Next topic is overcoming. I don't know why I titled it this, but
I
it
feel like
is what it is.
was that not what we just did? Okay.
In a sense, yeah,
All
that
right.
question leads into this
Okay,
one.
cool. Yeah, I like
How
that.
did you deal with moments of doubt or judgment, if you ever had any of those, like in your field and being a mom, a young
Yeah,
girl?
yeah. Mom thing happens all the time. Most people think I'm his big sister.
Hey, fun story. I trained with her for like 2 years. I
Literally.
did not know she had a kid. And then
No one ever
and then-
believes it.
No one ever
Bray,
believes it.
Bray was in there working out, and I remember he was walking around in his white socks on the turf, and I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Put some damn shoes on." And then Ellie was like, "Don't talk to my kid like that." I said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And she's like, "That's my son." I said, "Since when?"
Like
I thought she was
literally-
like 25, and she
Everyone,
was 30.
Yeah, I
everywhere
mean-
we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
Okay,
she has a
Elijah.
17
Okay, Elijah, fix your face.
Okay, my bad. My bad. It's gonna be a lot of side eyes today.
Listen, you also didn't think I was old as I was, probably.
No, funny story. You probably don't remember this. We were at the Ash Center, right?
No, I know where you're going.
Ellie was like,
I
Brayden
think.
was acting out, right? Ellie was like, Brayden.
The mom's
Ellie,
there.
I said, oh, that's her. Oh, she locked in. He was like, oh, stop doing whatever you was doing. 'Cause I was like, oh, she seemed like the chill parent. She was like, Brayden.
Yeah, when the mom look,
Don't even
Hey,
say
that's
nothing.
all it takes.
don't even have
No,
to
you
say
don't have
nothing. You just
to.
like, oh, you
Which
right.
is,
I'm
if
tripping.
anybody knows me, it's like that's as much as I do. Like, I'm not doing much apart from that.
Yeah.
I might raise my voice
Yeah.
a little bit, but like,
I've got that.
anytime I've gotten mad at Bray Ty, I normally end up crying and I say sorry later. Cause like I feel bad that I'm like yelling at this kid, even though he just like,
You getting old, man.
yeah, man, he
Hey.
pushes my buttons. He's a mini me, so like I get it.
Y'all look the same. Y'all look about the same. So
But we act the same too, which is tough. So, yeah,
That's true. That is true.
yeah.
Great time, my dog.
Hey,
All
some
right.
stories.
What advice would you have for other women looking to break into a male-dominated industry, whether in sports or anywhere else?
I would say now is the time. Women are on top right now. Women like, hey,
I didn't say a
fix
word.
your face. I'm not meaning that.
Yeah.
But
What?
Hey,
Come
yo.
on now.
Hey, yo.
What do you
meant-
mean by that?
See, man.
Women-
see, this
listen,
what y'all
women-
doing, man.
Women have been ran the world. I think women ran the world a long time ago, though.
oh, for sure. But nobody gave us credit. But
For
now
sure.
we're in the spotlight. Like women's sports are growing.
Agreed.
Women
If you go
just
look at NIL deals, women, it's the top 5 are all women.
yeah. So
in
I think
basketball, at least.
now is a
Paige
great time.
Beckers. Sorry.
Literally.
Let's not start today. Y'all two.
I'm not even gonna do it because
Y'all two better not
they
start
got
today.
a lucky win.
Yeah,
Lucky. I mean, she wasn't playing, but if she was playing,
It would have been 15 instead of whatever it was. She wouldn't have
Here
passed
we
the
go.
ball.
It was,
Go ahead.
They lost by 13.
Don't-
And she
It
would have
would've been-
covered the.
All right, let's
All
move
right.
on.
Yeah. Anyways,
Stop
yeah,
it.
that would've-
this has been a debate for about 5 days. So
It's been
she's
every
She's the
episode.
greatest. I don't know what else to say.
She's not even okay.
Okay. Now's the time.
Now's the time.
Yo, just go. Like doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think like there's nothing to hold us back at this point.
I
So
love that.
100%.
I love
we might
it.
as well just do whatever. Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. All right. How did you adapt your coaching techniques when coaching. How do you? Sorry, wow, didn't know how to read. How do you adapt your coaching techniques when coaching both men and females? And is there any difference?
There's for sure a difference.
100%. 100%. I'm not gonna say no names. Before you answer, I'm not gonna say no names. I watched Ellie train a person one time, no names, and she literally was like, "Yep, I mean, you could be a little better here,
But let it be me or
let
Elijah.
it be me." CJ, what are you doing? Your footwork is terrible. Like,
Not seeing your hip through.
Listen, I think it also goes to how much you know the athlete
sure.
too, though.
For sure.
but I didn't see her really horse some people that she didn't really
That
know.
needed it.
For sure. 100%.
I seen her cuss out David Ezra.
I never cussed him
Yes, you
out.
did.
I never said a cuss word.
I'm
Okay.
telling you,
yelled
the
at him
person,
very
the person
sternly.
know who they are too.
I got my mom voice out, and David fled scared and never returned. Literally.
Hey,
I know
David's
another.
overseas,
I know another
Literally.
athlete that did that.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
I don't know.
His name's close to that one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's true. He's back now,
He's back
kind
now.
of.
He just don't
Just not
talk
with me.
to you a lot. We're gonna leave that alone, but
Yeah, we'll
He's
keep
very
it.
She know who she is, that guy.
he's very dark.
Oh, well, you're giving not too many dark people in here, so.
Okay, anyways.
Mr.
I will say it depends on the age, depends on how well I know them, depends on how much I think they can take,
Yeah.
you know. I think the biggest thing is just knowing your athletes. So if you're brand new, you can't just come in hot and just start going crazy. Unless it's Elijah and he needs it in 8th grade.
I didn't need it, though. I got comfortable. Because I wasn't even, I didn't really like her at
Nah,
first.
nobody likes
you
me at
needed
first.
it.
Nah,
Oh,
Actually,
I was
eventually
scared.
Oh,
I
I,
got
did not like her.
Nobody
when I
likes
first
me
met her,
at
I thought
first.
I'm like, I ain't messing with her.
JB,
She
did
annoying.
you like me at first? Nah, see, it's just
Hey,
a thing.
I still tell her every time when a guy comes in and like they're
This
new,
is crazy.
they'll walk and like she'll be so hard to be nice, but the kids are just like,
No, that's because Zach prefaces, she's not scary. It's okay. You don't have to be scared of her, bro.
I do say
Before
that.
they even walk
So
in.
they
I
automatically.
think it's just the
Thank
way
you.
you just like walk around. You just like, don't talk to me.
She just
Sometimes
no, it's not even that.
That's
She just
not
walk
it.
with that confidence.
Just like that.
And that's okay. See, that's what I'm talking about.
That's
Men,
intimidating.
not all men
Yeah.
can handle that. So, like,
sure.
some men can handle being like, called out and like whatever. Some boys crumble if I do that. So, like,
key words she said: men, boys.
there you go. So,
I never did.
Elijah
Still do.
Elijah be crying.
I
some
showed up the
days.
next day. I would show up the next day.
That is valid. Elijah
I take
would
A.
always show up. He would just pout about it for a bit.
Still do.
Fair? That's
do.
fair. Hey, probably hurt
Hey,
sometimes.
It probably did
got
hurt
pride.
sometimes.
Mr. Davis versus everybody.
Hey, Z.
Right.
Hey, shout out
I actually know
You
what's,
trolling
I actually
today,
don't
bro.
know what's happening.
What you got going
Like,
on?
I just think he's like, oh, Elijah needs a friend today. I'm gonna
That's
be
what
that
he on.
friend, which
I do
is
need a friend.
crazy.
We all need
Because
friends.
normally it's not like he's doing this for the people.
Yeah, that's
this is
it.
not. Hey, folks, this is not
me and
real.
Z-
This is
I
not real.
definitely troll way more. I don't know
Way
why
more.
he.
He's trying to keep the peace so we keep things moving.
That's what it has to
Exactly.
be.
Y'all trolling
Yo,
my dude, man.
he's fake.
How? I'm the realest one in here.
I'm just great. That's it. Go ahead. Next question.
See, I didn't
Mr.
agree with that.
Wow.
I just shouted out his Instagram.
Early lessons as a coach. Like, what are some things that? Let me get to this bottom question. What are some things that you didn't naturally have going into coaching that you saw early and invested more time in?
Can you rephrase that
Let's-
question?
You can't ask Ellie anything because it has to be perfect. See, I understood the question.
All right, so
He kinda changed it up. Yeah,
early on
okay,
in coaching,
okay. Yeah.
what was something that you didn't come in naturally with that
Okay.
like now it was something you worked on to get?
I would say overall confidence. I had zero confidence when I
Yeah.
started, but that's because I interviewed with Jason, and he's if anybody knows him, so smart.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he knows.
Shout out to Simplified Podcast.
There we go. Those two men, so smart.
Stuff. You see, they're reading smart stuff.
I don't know if it can see but the face.
Okay. Well, anyways, hey.
Whatever.
So they're intimidating, right? And like I know I didn't know everything. Like I was brand new. I wasn't gonna pretend I knew everything.
Yeah.
I was working with guys that had already been doing it for a while. So like that part was intimidating. So I'm not loud. Like everybody's heard me attempt to yell.
Turn the music down.
Nobody can hear me. So like I had to figure out how I can still communicate. What?
I think me and Zach just caught Ellie. Maybe we caught the yelling, most of that.
Oh, y'all must have before.
Yelling is crazy. I never yell.
You tried, but it was like, come on, God! Like
that's what I'm saying. Like that. So that's like
it doesn't go.
It's not a yell. Like it's like a.
But it's like, I gotta lock in.
So
her facial expressions make you like
facial expressions. Everybody knows what I'm thinking. Except sometimes my thinking face is like me watching you do something, and I'm trying to figure out how to help you.
That's fair.
So
that's fair.
So it's not like I'm not saying like, oh, you're doing really bad. I'm trying to figure out like, hey, like what's wrong with the movement that you're doing and how can I help you fix it? That's essentially what the avenue that I had to take.
We probably should have looked at Elijah a little earlier then because the way his feet set up.
Yo, we tried. We tried.
They don't work no more, but I still got it.
Hey, we tried.
See?
The fact that we would be, we gave him talent.
Delay doesn't mean denied. I was great.
He's trolling. He's trolling.
With bad feet, I was okay.
Yeah.
Best defender in SAC in the last 10 years.
Oh, what?
Now that is crazy. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
At least you real for that. That was crazy, bro. That was outrageous. That
top 5.
All right, never mind.
Top 3.
Okay, you guys are annoying, actually.
35.
Top 15.
Defenders?
Top 15. Give me that.
Who's going to agree with that?
10 years?
I was second in the state in chart. You can't give me second top 15
in 10 years.
In 10 years?
Okay. I can't name 10,
just
15.
Just being real, charges do not count as being a good defender.
That's crazy.
You're just in the way.
15.
You just
top 15.
Did you lead the city in steals?
I don't know that.
Any of the
actual defensive stats.
Rebounds. I mean,
I tried hard, man. That's all
Let me rephrase it. I think he has 2,000 points scored on him in high school.
Oh.
Now that was a complete turn from.
He went from best defender to getting buckets put on his head. Now which one is he?
I don't know. I go back and forth.
A lot of guys wouldn't check the best guy.
He might have the most confidence, but that didn't mean you were the best defender.
But I'm saying though, I had the confidence to check them
to get a buck.
Hey, you remember the confidence he had when he was checking up against Ron?
Let's not talk about.
I mean, we can pull up videos. We can pull up videos.
Yeah, I definitely done seen you.
Listen, I didn't got broke. My ankles broke. Almost dunked on. A lot's happened to me.
Which is crazy because Ron don't even dunk.
But still, hey, guess what? But still, I get up
Shoes
every day.
Tied.
Literally got up every day.
Every time, and I was still there. And that's what I want the credit to be. Okay, look, I got scored on.
Yo, nobody said you ain't resilient.
My bad.
That's what we never said.
We never said you ain't resilient. We just never said you were good either. Hey, my bad. That was my bad. That was my bad.
That was
not good.
That was my bad.
I played college. I was all right.
Hey, listen, that was my bad. I took it too far.
Sorry.
I took it too far.
Sorry, Granny. Keep going.
Yo, I'm cool being Granny.
Oh,
I was probably still be you and Pig.
Oh my gosh.
Cap. Cap.
All right, next question.
All right,
I'm getting mad.
What role does mindset and mental toughness play in coaching, and how do you help your athletes develop the strength mentally?
Yo, did you chat GPT
these
questions?
That question was very complex, CJ. I'm not gonna lie to you, brother.
You just asked
Repeat that
chat.
question.
You just asked chat. Hey, can you give me some questions
What
for
role
sport
does mindset
coach?
and mental toughness play in coaching?
And then the last part was,
how do you help your athletes do that? I don't know how that's
I understood that question.
The thing was, I was going to defend you, though, but against this old lady, but you want to go against me?
No, there's no way you were defending him.
He didn't even know. You just said that. That question is so complex.
I understood it.
I just can't do this. Well, it's all right.
All right, let's get to the question, guys. We tried to warn you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be trolling. I don't really like her. It's all right.
We almost started without you.
If we rewind the clip 23 minutes.
Yo.
As much as me and Ellie make fun of each other, but Ellie really helped me grow up in a sense. Gave me a different outlook on life. Humbled me more than anybody I've probably ever met in my life. But she helped me a lot, and she weeded out the people who didn't want to be there. And I was always one who just came in there and messed with her about life. So I'm thank you for that. Thank you.
Oh.
I was mad. I was really upset that I said that. But it's all right. They know what it really is. Between us three, it's all right. I don't like neither one of y'all.
God, folks.
Okay. I would just say, I actually don't know. I don't know how I help people do this, which is kind of crazy. I think the biggest, for me, I don't really think about it. I mean, like, I know as an athlete, I was mentally tough, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But, like, to help athletes do it, I think I'm just, like, there for them to talk to.
Yeah.
For sure.
And, you know,
100%.
like, I think sometimes they need a safe space that's not a coach, that's not a parent, that's not a peer. And I think that's one of the things that, like, even though people are scared of me at first, they end up liking me and they know
scared.
that I'm
I
a
just didn't
safe
like her.
space. Right? So they can come to me, they can talk to me, and I'll just listen to them if needed, or I'll give them the honest truth when needed as
Don't
well.
come to Ellie if you're not prepared for the truth,
Dog.
because you're
For
gonna
sure.
get it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna BS it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm just gonna tell you as it is because I would want people to do the same. I cannot stand when people are like beating around the bush and trying to just paint things better than they are. No, I just tell me. Like, that's what I need to hear.
100%.
And so that's what I've been for
That's
people.
real friendship. Stop lying to y'all people, man.
Oh my
Yeah.
That's not good.
Please.
Y'all just setting them up for failure. Tell the truth, and everything gonna be all right. If they don't like you after you tell the truth, then that wasn't supposed to be your friend. So
Real.
Yeah.
stick to that. That's the
They'll
truth.
come
And
around if
they
it's meant to be.
still come back
100%.
around usually, but they know that you can only talk to me about certain things because I'm gonna just tell you straight
Yeah,
up.
we've been solid for 4 years. I would say that's one of my best friends. So
I mean,
Thanks, work.
it's really hard for me to.
all right, you can cut this shit.
Yo, I'm just kidding.
What did she say about you?
No, she
called you a work friend?
Yes.
Work bestie.
I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy.
Yo,
That's
I
crazy
know,
work.
guys. It's a joke. We just
But she not playing, though.
We just
'Cause
joked about
she
this.
texted me that last week,
And we
I said,
joked
okay,
about it.
You know what?
It was a
Matter of
joke.
fact, you didn't have to be my friend anymore.
But
But
go ahead. It hurts my heart to really like compliment you sometimes, but I would say that 60% of the conversations that me and you had are not about basketball or performance training. Like
It's
you,
real life.
Yeah, it was a lot of like, Elijah, that was a terrible decision. Or Elijah, why be better?
Why are you
wow, you
doing
handled that really well, or you handled that really bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I never would have thought like at 14 coming into performance training, like I thought it was strictly like I come in here, get the hour and I leave. But it became so much more for us. Like
Yeah.
I come in and it was like, oh, like, dang, I did something stupid. But if I want Ellie to tell me like, how can I be better in that situation?
Yeah, facts.
It
Real
hurt my
ones.
feelings.
I
a lot.
mean, at the end of the day, sports are not forever. So if we
the
can
ball
just help,
stop eventually.
yeah, we just gotta help these kids be better in life, because they need it.
They need it.
Why'd she look
They
at me
need
though?
it.
Like I feel like
That was a good time
that-
for that quote, for real.
Ah, dang it, what was it?
Oh my god. I didn't
Oh,
even
we're
know.
not the
Oh
we're not the life of game.
Oh
we're the
my,
game.
Ellie, no.
All right, never mind. Hey,
See?
JB,
Hey,
make sure you
hey,
cut
cut
that.
that, cut that.
That was
Oh my
terrible.
gosh,
That was
I couldn't
embarrassing.
remember. I get it.
In your opinion,
Okay,
this might be controversial.
that's fine.
Are
I'm here for
parents
it.
becoming more invested in the sport versus the athlete?
say the truth.
question.
Speak your truth,
Yeah,
old lady.
100%.
Yes, thank you.
100%.
Thank you.
Parents need to chill out. I'm so sick of seeing people that think their kids need training at age 8. I'm so sick of people.
Take them to the park. Just go play.
Like,
Please.
they don't need to be doing anything sport specific. Like, just let the kids be kids. Somehow we all managed prior to this. And listen, I just had this conversation the other day. I will say kids are more skilled at a younger age than whatever was before. But that's because they're starting younger. But the burnout is exponentially higher. The
Yeah.
injuries are exponentially higher. It's just like, it's too much. Like
Tearing the ACL in middle school is crazy.
Like unnecessary. It's
Shout
just
out my
unnecessary. Oh,
Dog Mason, man.
yeah.
Prayers.
Shout out Mace. Hey, you still my
fight back,
yeah.
keep fighting, keep shaking
He
back.
already back.
Yeah,
He already
he's
know
back.
what type
He's
of time
good.
we on.
So I just think everybody needs to calm down. Like the actual chance of you becoming a pro, sorry, slim to none.
1%.
And
0.01% or something like that.
and yeah, hopefully your kid will get to play in college, but like stop making it your life.
7%
Yeah.
of kids go from high school to play college. It's not meant for everybody, man. So you never told me that. I saw that in class.
Oh.
Because I was
research.
Because
Hey.
look, I was pro. I thought I was pro.
We know
Alright,
you
we
did.
definitely
Yeah,
about to
we
go on.
definitely know you
Point
did.
Go to
You
the next because you weren't even SAC.
That's why does these shots keep happening? It's all right.
Boom. One more question on
smoking?
motherhood.
Oh, okay.
Did I answer this question already? No more questions on motherhood. That question was kind of already answered.
all right.
So we'll skip past
Yeah,
that.
that's cool.
Women in sports, though. With the rise of awareness in women in sports, do you envision more women jumping into sports performance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if we weren't in Fort Wayne, I think if we look bigger cities, if we look, I mean, there's women in the professional side of things already. It's definitely growing. I think Fort Wayne is always just a little slow on the take.
Follow South Carolina's coach. She's a monster. Not Staley,
The strength coach.
strength coach. She's
Yeah.
she's a beast. And USC's obviously because boom. This goes back to like the beginning though. Do you feel like you're trailblazing a path for women to actually commit to the career? And if so, what advice would you give a young woman or girl who aspires to be an athlete or a coach, but may feel discouraged by the lack of women in these fields?
I don't know that I'd ever think of myself as a trailblazer.
You are.
You are.
Ellie.
I mean, Ellie, if you're the only one,
What I'm saying is I didn't know that until today.
right? I brought
Hold
it to
up.
light.
What are you talking? You knew that 5 years ago. You knew that. How?
I've legitimately never thought about it.
She did say that at the start of the podcast.
Like I'm actually being serious.
He
That's
was still in
never.
Manchester then.
So no, I don't think that I am. If I give some people some confidence to get into this field or whatever, then that's great. I love that. But like Trailblazer is kind of intense.
But you are.
maybe not. I don't
She's
know.
humble. You know she's gracious.
Yeah, she's really humble. But like that's if no other woman's.
But that's just your Fort Wayne. Like the world is so big, and so especially with social media, people are following everybody left and right. So it's not like.
$500,000 here.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think anyone else has probably realized
You're
that either.
one of $500,000.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think anybody else has probably realized that either.
That's fine. I did.
Yeah. Hey, that's why you're my bestie.
Thought you guys were work
Y'all
friends.
see this. I ain't doing that. What? Yeah, you a trailblazer. You're great. Oh yeah, you're
Okay.
great.
Hey, I appreciate it, but again, like I have not realized it, have not thought about it until this moment. So I'm not just gonna all of a sudden be like, yeah, I am. Of course I am. That's not true because
That's real.
I haven't ever
True
thought
say.
about it.
True say.
But hey, I already said if women want to get into this, now's the time, and I think everyone will be amazing at it. So just do
Everyone?
it. I mean, why not try?
Okay. Not everybody's built for that.
Not everybody's built for it, but try, and then you'll find out.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, why not? Last major real question. Motivation as we exit out, on this great interview. Looking back at your journey, what is one piece of advice you'd give your younger self, whether it's about sports, motherhood, or your career?
Life goes on. That's it.
That's such an Ellie quote.
But that's literally
100%.
like, no matter how good the good days are, no matter how bad the bad days are, life goes on. So you can either sit in that
Yeah.
and let yourself feel the downs as much as you can and then miss stuff, or you can get on that cloud nine and ride that out, which is great, but like life is going to humble you. And so,
100%.
you just gotta, life goes on, period.
That's a clip.
Life goes on. We're going to clip that. We're going to post that. That was fire. All right, here we go. Rapid questions. 7 of them.
7.
Don't think, just respond.
Are they like
6,
actually
7?
like quick responses?
Just answer the questions, Ellie.
I didn't know if I was gonna have to like.
If you could have dinner with any athlete,
good
past,
God.
present, who would it
This
be?
is gonna be too. I'm not good at these questions. I don't like making decisions
Answer.
like to just one person.
Answer.
That's a female. Sorry.
Wow. That's
That was Zach Latham for you too. I heard
that was
that.
Zach
I'm
Ely.
just being honest.
I love it.
I can't pick one person.
Yes, you can. Just
Just
try your
say
best. Try
one
your best.
athlete.
Like, what's crazy is that like you asked that and my head went blank. Like I can't even think.
Who do you really like? Like,
I like a lot of people.
you can't pick one person.
I don't think so.
And next
They
question.
not gonna know.
I know. I'm not saying like it's. I just genuinely I don't know. I would not feel great about any person I said because then I will think that
She's
I
not
should
gonna
have said
answer
someone
any of
else.
these.
Yeah, at this point you
Just
probably
answer.
won't.
Just ask the next one. It's okay.
What's
It's
your
like-
go-to pre-workout song?
Oh my God. I'm gonna stand
I
up.
don't have one. I just throw
All
on
right,
my
what's the
Spotify.
song you listen to during a tough time?
I don't have.
Oh my God.
Literally, I just show.
ever.
I just pop on my Spotify.
What's your favorite
and
way
pick
to
one of my
relax
mixes.
after a long day?
We already know. I go home and I crawl into bed and I throw something on and watch it. That's it. I don't leave.
If you weren't a coach, what would you be?
Oh, good God.
Jesus.
No idea. Do you know how many times I
All
thought
right.
about maybe
If
I
you
don't want to
could-
be a coach? What the heck else would I do?
If
I
you
knew
could
right away.
instantly-
No idea.
If you could instantly master any skill outside of performance, coach, what would it be?
I would like to speak lots of languages.
That'd be.
So that could be your skill. That could be what you would
answer.
be.
That's why I just answered it.
No, you could have been. That's what I was saying. If you weren't a coach, what would you be? You could be a translator.
Oh no, I don't want to be a translator.
All right.
Oh,
I just thought a skill. I think I would like to travel somehow. Maybe like a travel.
a traveling trainer.
No,
Traveling translator.
no, like a person that goes and tries stuff out.
Like
Oh my
It's
God.
got to be
tourist?
something.
I was about to say that.
Not a tourist. Like then people I like recommend it to people.
Just be
I
an
don't know.
entrepreneur.
It's got to be something.
What's that
Travel
called?
agent.
Sure.
I don't think that's it, but I know
That's
what it's
not
called.
it.
You know what it's called. It's like when you
Travel
reviewer.
guide.
a reviewer, travel
Or
reviewer,
like a
something
reviewer.
that.
Yeah. I want to be a reviewer of some sort. Oh, just a reviewer would be great. I could do food. I could do travel stuff. There we go. Thanks, buddy.
But yours would be like, this isn't very good. Like it would be so like
This is
monotone. Like
My monotone.
because you can't answer 7 questions. So
Yeah, that was
That's
kind of
like
wild.
either
You
or
got
stuff.
literally 2 questions out of 7.
I could have told you not to do this with me.
Well, I wouldn't have.
I
Told
could see
you
her
that.
face right
What's
away.
one thing on your bucket list that you're determined to knock off? You got to have one.
I really want to go to a soccer game in Europe.
Okay, that would be lit. They,
Yeah.
Make that happen.
They support different. Hey,
If you
Yeah.
watch it,
Y'all
You
keep
can Venmo
training her,
me.
or
You can just send me some
training
money.
with her?
I'll take it.
Venmo.
send you some money.
Yeah, fund my trips.
You can make a.
Hey, there's somebody out there watching to send her
Hey,
some
you
money.
can clip that one for sure.
She's
We can
single.
send that one.
She's single. Too.
Okay, whoa.
Oh,
We don't
really?
gotta
He
make it
going-
into
he's going
that. Like
crazy.
that's crazy.
See.
Hey, I don't care.
looking for that sugar.
sugar daddy.
Oh my. Where did this
Crazy
turn
cap.
into?
Crazy cap.
Hey,
hold a
if you
$400?
stayed this long, make sure y'all tune into the poll. Ellie or Elijah?
Who we keeping?
Kick me
Season
off.
2.
Please kick me
Season
off.
2. Also, make sure you get the merch.
I'm gonna hijack this.
What else I got? Merch. Stay tuned for better.
Life goes
videos.
on. That's the quote of the day.
Life goes on.
Yes, sir.
Stay young.
Stay young. We was definitely getting to that point. I was just making
Hey,
sure
it's
we
cool.
Stay
knocked
young.
off all of that. But we do want to thank Ellie. Thank you for your time. I know you got precious time. You got a kid at home. You got to go cook for all that good stuff.
He's on his own tonight.
Very tired.
Elijah
We
showed
love
up
you.
late, so
That's tough.
Another
But
shot.
no, shout out to Ellie. We definitely appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming
wow.
out.
Thanks so much for having me.
The GOAT.
You're a great inspiration to all of us. Keep doing what you're doing. We love you. Peace.